Hey, what is up, you guys? Luke Wayne here. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. And, today I'm going to go over, is there still hope for Batman Arkham 2020, Batman Gotham Knights, whatever you want to call it, Gotham, Arkham, who cares at this point? We just want a Batman game. And this is going to be more of kind of a podcast episode, I guess. It's not really scripted. These are just my thoughts. I'll try not to make it too long, and I'll try to stay on track. But I've always tried to be the light in the community. I've always tried to be. For the 2 months that I've been on YouTube, 3 months almost, I've tried to be positive and I guess uplifting about this game. Like, it's a fact that it's existing. Whatever. Back to the point. Is there still hope for the game, and when will it come out? Is there still hope for Arkham 2020? Meaning that does this game exist, and will it come out this year or next? And well, I guess always, yeah, of course, there's always hope. There's hope for everything. It's kind of a ridiculous question I've been seeing thrown around lately. Like, oh, is this game going to come out? Yeah, it's going to come out. Yes, it exists. This game exists. I'm not just saying that. Just yeah, sure, let's be hopeful. Obviously, my intro is high hopes, low expectations. There's always hope for everything. But I'm not just saying that though. Legitimately, we got a confirmation back in 2015 that there were two DC games in development at W Games Montreal. They said that themselves before taking down the video, and then you can find this on their Wikipedia page for W Games Montreal. Osama Dorius. I butchered. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Follow him on Twitter. He's a great guy, very wholesome. I love his tweets. But he confirmed back in 2018 on a podcast. He probably regretted doing this later. I hope he didn't get in trouble for this. But he confirmed back in 2018 that they were working on two games. He did not specify DC, but we already knew they were working on two DC games from 2015. And then, of course, back in 2019, first of all the developers have been teasing this like crazy on Twitter. Just the past couple of years, the Court of Owls, so they're tweeting out like Court of Owls shirts and Court of Owls mask and everything. But back in September 2019 and in January of 2020 this year, we got symbols for Batman on Batman Day. We got symbols teasing the Court of Owls and League of Assassins and GCPD. So this game is in development. That's just all the official stuff. And of course, if you want to dive deeper into the unofficial stuff, then you can talk all about the leaks. We got leaked images, both the concept art and during an official W Games Montreal video where they're promoting their company. And they're like, "Hey, come work for us. We're now hiring." We got to see developers in the background on one of the computer screens. We saw them working on a Batman game, and in the whiteboard in the background, we saw them writing down ideas for the plot, like wake up in chains, grapple, get on a motorcycle, all this Batman stuff. And of course, we know from leaks, Damian Wayne Batman game that canceled and rebooted, and we know ever since 2015 we've had all these leaks about these canceled and rebooted Batman games and Superman games and Suicide Squad game, and we know they're working on a second project, something called Project Mercury, which if you've been following my channel for a long time, then you know I've made a video about that, and I said that it could be a Flash game. So this game definitely exists. There's no doubt about that in my mind. 100% this game exists. And that I can understand why some people are frustrated at W Games Montreal, because they confirmed they were working on a game back in 2015, and again all these teases, and we don't really know what obviously we know it's Batman, but they haven't officially confirmed, even though they've officially teased it with the GCPD and Court of Owls and League of Assassins and with all the leaks. But it is insane to think about. Like, let's just like pause for a second and think about it. It's been 5 years. Like, I know we always throw that term around loosely, but let's really think about how long 5 years is. If I told you back in 2015 that we would have to wait 5 years and we still don't know what specifically officially this game is, you would lose your mind. You wouldn't believe me, which is kind of insane to think about. But regardless, yes, this game is being made, though. It has taken a while, but the only reason, and it is being made, we know the main details. We know it's Bat Family. We're almost sure Batman's in it. We know it's going to be called something along the lines of Gotham Knights, most likely. And we know for sure that it's not going to be an Xbox exclusive. Even if Microsoft does buy them, which they can't do in a matter of a few weeks, and they haven't done yet. It takes months for a deal like that to go through. And Microsoft is definitely the most likely candidate. I guess Sony is the second most likely, but let's be honest here, Microsoft is going to buy them. But we won't have to buy a Series X to play this game, just because, there's no way they can make it Series X exclusive. It's already so far in development. And it's either they release this game or they go bankrupt. That is the choice. This game whatever. It exists, and they're going to release it. The question is now that we got all that out of the way, now we're down to, I guess, the meaty part of the video. Will this game release in 2020? Will it release in 2021? It can go both ways, but honestly, and again, I'm always positive, and I say high hopes, low expectations. If I'm being realistic here, and if I'm betting money, is most likely going to come out, if I had to guess, February or March 2021. I don't think it's going to come out 2020. People keep talking about K-Wing saying he has inside. K-Wing never said he has inside sources. He never claimed to. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But a couple of months ago, a YouTuber by the name of Nightwing01, great YouTuber, go watch his videos. I've been watching him since I was 9 years old, said that he thinks the game could potentially be revealed in August and then come out in late 2020, so I'll have like a 3-4 month turnaround. And I think he said that before DC Fandom was even announced. So, and that's the thing though. And then people once quoted him, said that he had inside information. He never said he had inside information. That was just his guess of what could happen. And totally, that could happen. That could definitely happen. But realistically, I can't see that realistically being a smart choice by WB. I know they don't make smart choices at all, but like I don't think they're that stupid. You need months of hype to really build up a game. And I know you guys are saying, "What are you talking about? They've had years of hype." No, they haven't. What I mean is, we the fans have been talking about this game for a while. But the casual players, they forgot about the Arkham series. Let's be honest here. If you were born, let's say, I played Arkham City when I was 9 years old, and that was a couple years after Arkham City came out. Okay, and now I'm 16. So let's say if you were 9 years old when Arkham Asylum came out, and you were like prime time, that was the best time to play Arkham Asylum when Arkham Asylum came out. You were 9 in 2009, and you played it, and you had a wonderful time. And then you played Arkham Knight and Arkham City, Arkham Origins. You're like, what what are you in college now? Oh, right? Yeah. Okay, so you'd be in college now. You won't even care. You don't have time to play video games. Okay, let's say you're a little older. Let's say you're 10 or something. Let's say you're 12, 13. You probably have a family now. You don't have time for video games. Okay, so the only reason that you're into this game is if you're a new fan or if you're a few years younger that just bought the Arkham games a year or two ago, like on sale at GameStop or something, and you're just introduced to Batman games. Or if you're a hardcore fan like me and Slickmoff, Salvage Origin, and every other Arkham YouTuber. Okay, so the general audience doesn't know about this game, which is why I don't think it's going to be an Arkham game. I think it'd be kind of foolish to market it as an Arkham game because then you're losing customers that are casual people that don't care about the Arkham games, or they're like, oh, I haven't played the other few games, I'm not going to understand this one. Even if it is going to be set in Arkham universe, I bet it's going to be called Gotham Knights. It's not going to be called Arkham something. And I could be very well be wrong. I hope I'm wrong because I do love the Arkham games, but realistically, it's probably going to be a rebooted version, a soft reboot, because you're not going to appeal to old fans anymore. We've all moved on. Most of them have, except for us hardcore ones. But it's not going to be an Xbox exclusive. Yes, it exists. No, it's not going to be an Arkham, most likely. And no, it's not going to release this year. What I'm saying is, you need months of hype. And again, with the casual people, only the casual people really care about this game. Back to the point. Not a lot of, I'm sorry, I completely screwed up. Only the hardcore people really care about this game, not the casual people. The casual people aren't gonna buy this game after only 2 months. Like, they're probably not gonna know this game exists, unless they really push the money in advertising, which they're probably not gonna do. They're probably gonna have a slow build up over 6 months at least, and that's why I realistically think the game is going to be revealed in August, and it's going to release February, March. It's just the most likely date. That's how all the Arkham games have been announced and released. Arkham Knight was delayed, but it was originally intended to release 6 months from announcement. They always like to release 6 months. That is their peak time. If they did not like that, then they would have already unveiled the game, but they're not. They like waiting until the last second at 6 months. But they know if they reveal it any later than that, then it's going to tank in sales. And they know if they reveal it before that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what con to reveal it again before that. I guess maybe you lose people over time that hear about the game and then they forget the game exists. But that's what I don't know. Whatever. I'm just saying that I'm not here to pick a bone with Three Games Montreal's marketing strategy. You can hear me do that in other videos. In today's video, I'm just going to say, knowing their marketing strategy that they go with, it's not going to be revealed until next year. But yes, this game exists. Is there still hope for it? Yes, there's always hope. Should we expect it? No, we shouldn't expect it. We shouldn't expect it this year. It's probably not going to be revealed. And watch, someone's going to dislike this video. Oh, Luke Wayne, you're so salty. But I'm just saying realistically. I mean, if we look at the statistics and what they've done in the past, if we're going by their track record, it's most likely going to be revealed February or March of next year. So I guess it's Batman Arkham 2021 now. And they're maybe even later than that. Maybe they want it to coincide with the movie a little bit. It's always been the case. They've always tried to release Arkham games around the same time as the movie. So that could very easily be the case. And again, we have to look at the other WB games sponsor, or the other WB games. What about the Suicide Squad game? What about the Harry Potter game? What about the second WB Games Montreal game? These are all very important details we have to look at, because supposedly, leaked by Jason Schreier, we're going to get the Harry Potter game and the Suicide Squad game all next year. We don't know when we're going to get the second project. We have no idea what that even is. The only thing we even know about it is Project Mercury, which I theorized on in my video that it could be a Flash game. But so that's probably not going to release until 2022 or 2023. And realistically, if the Suicide Squad game and the Harry Potter game and the Batman game are all going to be released next year, that's going to be a tight schedule, because you don't want the games too close together, because then they take away profit from each other. But that's a video for another time. But yeah, thanks for watching, if you actually watched this far through. But what was I saying? I'm just saying that realistically, it's not going to release this winter, because then it's going to have to compete with Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's just not. I mean, I know we love the Arkham games, and for sure we're going to buy them, and I'm sure some of you watching this video won't buy a Miles Morales, whether you don't have a PlayStation 5 or you're just not into Spider-Man, but almost everyone watching this video will buy the Batman game. But even that, I think Miles Morales, they don't want to compete with that, because Spider-Man PlayStation 4 is the best-selling superhero game of all time, despite it being on one console. And yes, that includes the Arkham games. So they know Spider-Man is going to crush them, and they probably don't want to release it too close next to it. So as sad as it is to say, I think this game is going to release in March. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. Thank you. If you actually watched this far through, please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you enjoy my content, want to help grow my channel, and if you dislike, please leave a comment with constructive criticism, tell me why, as I would always love to improve. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching this and supporting me. Hopefully I'll get 1,000 subscribers, and then I can get monetized maybe next month. I don't know. Stay awesome, y'all, and peace.